Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC. Let's have it right. I hope everyone is doing well. I want every single one of you to smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't smashed the like button, I want you to smash it like Bowley and Egbarley's missus. Let's have it right. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to Minerals FC, every single one of you. And we've got the notification bell. Ding dong, let's have it right. All that jazz. I want you to smash to pieces that notification bell. If you haven't subscribed to Minerals FC, you make sure you do that right now. And we've got the Minerals FC membership for all the Minerals FC Ultras. And big up to every single one of you down below in the description. Now, guys, this is a live. This is not a live. This is obviously pre-recording. I'm going to land it for however long I want to land it. So breaking news: Fabrizio Kingpin Romano, let's have it right. David Pawnstein, the old fella that came out and said that old Jellyfish Potter's not got months, he's got years. He's one of the best managers in the world. Yeah, you're in the mud, son. Absolutely in the mud. Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio Romano comes out of all the breaking news. It's going to be very complicated and difficult for the owners to keep Mason Mount. Why is that? I wonder why that is. You see, this is the title. The Clowns are selling Mason Mount, and them selling the Minerals Mount is them selling the soul of Chelsea. This kid, 6 years old, has been at Chelsea Football Club. He is Chelsea through and through, loves his club, has already won the Champions League, Super Cup, Club World Cup. He's landed damn minerals. He's delivered at a football club, and he's only just turned 24. So 6 years old, 24 years old. And we have come to a point now where these clown owners, they are lunatics, and they're in charge of the asylum. That's what's happening at Chelsea Football Club. Because now, let's have it right, it's a circus. It's an absolute circus. So now what? You're going to sell Minerals Mount at 24 years old. Go and find me another player 23, 24 years old, because you love your Epstein Island FC fucking project. Why don't you go and find me another player at the age that's got the biggest open play assist for Chelsea Football Club to win the Champions League? Go and find me a player that's already at that age that's delivered, yeah? And that you're going to pay what 50, 60 million for, and you're going to pay him 150 grand a week. Good luck, jog on. You're a long way from Starbucks in the woods. Bowley Barley, you got blood on your hands. You allow this player to leave Chelsea Football Club. You are selling our soul. You pretty much sold our soul anyway. You've destroyed our club. 600 million spent. You sacked elite gaffer in Thomas Tuchel. You're bringing out all sorts of lies and false narratives against Thomas Tuchel with the agenda, who won us a Champions League, Super Cup, Club World Cup. Yeah, let's have it right. 16 months, he got us in 6 finals, and you go and sack Nick Gaffer and bring us a mid-table mentality fucking Gaffer from Brighton. And Brighton have now qualified for Europe the first time in their history. Compliments of Bowley and Egg Barley. That's your trophy this season. And having us sitting 12. Well done. What a fucking great ownership you are. And yeah, let's sell all our Cobham players. And we're going to start off with Minerals Mount, because we can get the most money out of Minerals Mount. Well, are you going to get the most money? You know what I mean? It's a joke. You are a joke. The ownership are a joke. And they have got blood on their hands, mate. And I'll tell you what, I've got plenty of that water, Minerals water, bruv, and I'll pour it off. All you got to do is simply not sell Minerals Mount and give him the contract that he deserves. You've got Sterling on 325 grand, which you signed him on. You've got Koulibaly on 300 grand, which you signed him on. You've got Cucurella on 180 grand, you signed him on. You've got Fofana on 200 grand a week, you signed him on. So they're your wage structures. Why are you offering Minerals Mount 150 grand on an 8-year prison sentence contract? What's all that about? And you think he's gonna accept that, mate? It's toxic behind the scenes. We are a shadow of what we are. Everything that's Roman Abramovich has been destroyed. Minerals Mount knows the DNA of Chelsea. He's come from it because he is it. So therefore, he can see what's happening at his football club. And they go and spend 11 million on João Felix on a loan deal, and the kid hasn't even got the same stats as Minerals Mount's worst season. He hasn't even reached his stats. Yeah. And you're paying him what? 11 million? 11 million to come to our football club, and you're not going to pay Minerals Mount a contract that he deserves, and you give normal contracts 4 years. But no, that's not the Farm FC. That's not the Disney FC project, is it? Where we're going to go to different continents and buy players from all different markets. Doesn't suit that tone, does it? Bowley and Egg Barley. No, it doesn't. You see, your reputation's already in the mud. Everyone's laughing at you. The world of football are laughing at you. The fact that Pochettino's coming in this job I guarantee it that he wants Minnals Mount. And the fact that you can't even deliver Minnals Mount to Pochettino because you have to sell him. You know you have to sell him because you're in the red zone of financial fair play because you've blown all this 600 million and you've got an inflated squad which you can't even get rid of. So now you're going to sell the Cobham players because you need to balance the books so you can go out in the market and spend on more 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds. Nonsense. Absolute waffle. Yeah. Dribble. You are bangers and mash. No onions, no gravy, lumpy mash, all that jazz. Merchants. That's exactly what you are. You are a PR machine. You got brown envelopes flying everywhere. Now I want to reiterate something here on Minnals Mount. Yeah, Minnals Mount, 6 years old. He's won youth finals, youth cup finals. He's won the leagues in the youth. Yeah, he's been captain of Chelsea in the youth. He's been captain 4 times for the senior team. Brought through by Frank Lampard, generational player, legend at our football club. Minnals Mount's stats for the first 3 seasons, have exceeded Frank Lampard's stats. Frank Lampard in all comps 42 GA. Minnals Mount in 3 years, 2 years younger, 62 GA. Drink them minerals in. We got an elite generational baller because Super Frank's generational. Let's have it right. The greatest goal scoring midfielder of all time that brought through Minnals Mount. So all of a sudden, he's not good enough for Chelsea. We've had he's had a crap season. Well, name me one player that's had a great season. And everything's blamed on the owners. The owners' decision makings, walking in that dressing room, dictating the team lineups, getting a yes man in charge, hiring 4 gaffers in season, 600 million spent, sacking an elite gaffer, not giving him the keys, not backing him because you want to implement your fucking, let's quote unquote, the Siri merchant Egg Barley's, Disney project. That's what it is. We want a farm. We want a multi-club project. That's the project at Chelsea. Not to win trophies, to compete at the highest level and compete with Manchester City. No. So what we're going to do, we're going to sell all our Cobham players. Well, selling Minnals Mount is like selling the soul of Chelsea Football Club. He is Chelsea. He is Mr. Chelsea. He's number 1 in shirt sales. So marketing-wise, he's got all the Versace's, Burberry's, all the PR, Pepsi. He's a marketing monster. Clear of your Biscuit FC Captain America merchant, So have it right. Who's not even second on the list because you've got Reece Beast James second on the list, And you're lucky you got Reece on an 8-year deal. Fuck knows why he signed that contract. So now you got Minnals Mount, biggest off-field marketing tool, makes you money galore, the face of Chelsea, future captain of Chelsea, and you're going to go and sell this player. That's how much clowns you are. You're absolute clowns. You got no understanding of football, because I tell you why. Every elite gaffer, every top gaffer, every big club wants to sign Mason Mount. Every single one. But yet our elite club, our big club with these so-called amazing owners want to sell Mason Mount. And I want to land this one, because this one is the minerals here, because this is where it all stems from, you see. It's where it all stems from. And people seem to forget about this. This here is basically why everyone is feeding into the agenda, because Todd Bowley on his account, by the way, it is his account, facts, and I know it is. He's liked a tweet with a feeding an agenda on Minnals Mount. All right. He liked that tweet. He doesn't give a fuck about Chelsea. Todd Bowley and Barley don't care about the heritage of Chelsea. They call us a project. They call our football on the field content. That's what it is to them. So what's Mason Mount to him? He's just a player. He's just figures. That's all it is. It's all just data FC. That's what he is. All right. He's nothing. They don't understand the value. They don't understand the culture of Chelsea. They don't get Chelsea. In fact, right now, this is not Chelsea. At Chelsea, we are no longer what we are under Roman Abramovich. We are a feeder farming club. And unfortunately, Minnals Mount, I don't blame him for him wanting to leave. Clearly, he wants to leave. He's been disrespected. He's been offered a shocking contracts, right? Ridiculous deals, And he's been our player of the season back-to-back player of the season. He's been the Lampard's manager's choice of player of the season as well. He's also the first player since Eden Hazard to score and assist in 5 consecutive games. He's the youngest Chelsea ever player to score 20 Premier League goals. Let's have it right. He's the only Chelsea and English player, full stop, that scored and or assisted in the quarterfinal, semi-final, final of Champions League and gone and won it, along with the goats of Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Vinicius Junior's in there. all ballers. Let's have it right. Yeah, and Mason Mount is on that list. Yeah, he's not good enough for Chelsea. He's not worth a big contract. He's not proper Chelsea. Yeah, really. Well, he supports the women's team. He supports the club. He's about the community. He's all about the youth. He loves this club. And what they have gone and done is literally ripped out of Mount his dream to have the legacy to be a proper legend like John Terry at Chelsea Football Club and have the longevity. They have robbed that from him. And why should he sign an 8-year deal on shit money? What player in the world's doing that? You've got Declan Rice going to Arsenal from West Ham, who's not even achieved anything that Mount's achieved, and he's getting a 300 grand deal at Arsenal, and then he's going to get 100 million transfer. Where the fuck is the same level, mate? Yeah? And Mount's delivered in Europe. He's delivered at Chelsea. Yeah? He's got 30 GA playing out of position. Out of position. Where's that 30 GA this season? I would love someone to tell me where's Felix, Aubameyang, Mudryk, Sterling. Where's all these players, Pulisic, Ziyech, all these players that are so-called better than Mount? Where's their 30 GA out of position? Where's the goals from midfield? There ain't none. Yeah? And he's going to see players like Kovacic, Kante leave. He's going to see players leave. They want to get rid of Sterling. They want to get rid of Koulibaly. They want to get rid of Trev Baresi. They're going to get rid of Loftus-Cheek, Gallagher, all the Cobham boys. They're going to get rid of them. And they want pure profit, bruv. Yeah? They want pure profit so that they can go out in the market and go to their French markets, their Portuguese markets and buy young players so that we've got a young team. So in 5 years, we develop so that we can maybe win on the field. No, that's not Chels. You're going to spend almost $1 billion. You're going to spend almost $1 billion. Yeah? And we're supposed to accept getting top 4 with Pochettino. And you're telling me Pochettino doesn't want Mount? Bullshit. Every elite gaffer, Ten Hag wants him. Pep Guardiola wants him. Tuchel wants him. Klopp wants him. Juventus want him. Everyone wants Mason Mount. Even Lego Merchant wants him. Everyone's dying to get Mason Mount in their team. Why? Because he's a generational baller. You don't let these ones go. He is Chelsea. This is like Manchester United, the Glazers coming in and just selling us Scholes. You don't sell Scholesy. Scholesy doesn't leave Manchester United. He's their glue of the team. You don't sell Mount. And don't tell me Reece James is the glue of the team because he's never fucking fit to be in the team. So how is he going to be our captain and our leader on the pitch if he's always injured? Compliments of Bowley and Egbali ripping out our medical team, by the way. So it's not completely Reece James's fault. Let's have it right. Oh, and they had to rehire the doctor that they sacked. Yeah? Funny that, isn't it? And gut out everything in our club, all the elite winning mentality, everything's gone. So you're going to go and sell Mason Mount, all right, and allow him to leave. You are the biggest clowns in football. Everyone knows, all the proper Chels, all the true supporters, we love Mason Mount. He is our player. He's one of our own. He's won the Champions League, Super Cup, Club World Cup. He's elite, yeah? And he's not even in his prime. He's nowhere near his prime. This guy's been compared to Johan Cruyff in Holland. He's been compared to Johan Cruyff in his Vitesse days. He's been compared by who? Roy Keane to Paul Scholes. He's been compared by Frank Lampard. He's been compared by Paul Scholes with Frank Lampard. These players don't come around. They're generational. These are special players. You don't get rid of these players. But Bowley obviously fed into the agenda. He loves social media, as does Egbali. They don't care. They've got no soul themselves. They've ripped the soul out of Chelsea anyway. So you might as well let Mount go. That's the way we're going. And it's going to be funny. I'll tell you that. With all the agenda merchants, you go and see. I guarantee it. I stake my entire reputation that when Mount, whatever club he goes to, and he will go to a big club under an elite manager, he will drop big players, and he will play every game, and he will fucking deliver and land the damn minerals at another club and go and win Premier Leagues and titles and Champions Leagues, and everyone's going to go, why did we let him go? It will be the biggest mistake, worse than Kevin De Bruyne, worse than Salah, bro. It will be much worse because this kid has more value to Chelsea Football Club. He's not just a Chelsea player. He is Chelsea. That's the difference. You don't sell these players. What have you got left? What DNA have you got left in our team? What we're going to give Enzo the captaincy, a player that doesn't even know fucking Chelsea? What are we going to do? Who's going to be captain of our football club? Who's going to lead us out? Who's going to dig us out of games? Middlesbrough, the amount of games he's dug us out of. Listen, biggest open play assist in Chelsea Football Club history, yeah, to win the Champions League, yeah? Let's have it right. That's a baller, mate, yeah? Go and name me these players. Not even Kevin De Bruyne, bruv, or your so-called Fodens, your generational Fodens, yeah, that they all like to come out and say to all the PR merchants for on all the major platforms. Not even they could do it in the Champions League final. Middlesbrough does, yeah? Middlesbrough does. He's number one in everything, goals, assists, everything. For the last 3 years, he's been clear of every single player in our team. And these owners come in, destroy us, take away all our balance, fucking rip us out. So Jorginho's our only DM and replace him with Enzo's not a DM. Make sense of that all you will. Bring in a yes man in charge of the realm. Well, he's not in charge. You got him in that dressing room, attending training. Maynard's man, let's quote unquote a wet wipe Eunice who went to Cobham and said Mount was the hardest trainer out of everyone. They're all just fucking tapping the ball. He's rifling it in, giving it 119%. He's the hardest trainer. Listen to Raheem Sterling. He said the best training session I've ever seen when he came to England was Mason Mount. Best training session I've ever seen. Movement, technique, goals, assists, passing, everything. Ball IQ's elite, mate. Elite. This player is a baller. You don't sell this player. And if you do sell this player and you don't give him what he wants and you don't turn this around, it will be the biggest mistake in your entire 10-year reign. And I hope your 10-year reign fucking goes quickly because you are only here to cash cow us. Selling this player is selling our soul. And that's what you've gone and done. All right? So wake up. Smell the damn minerals, drink in the damn minerals because we land it everywhere we go on this platform, yeah? We land it. And let's talk about this season, yeah? 21 games, Mason Mount hasn't started not one of them. He's not played hardly any of them. He's been on the bench, yeah? Or he's been injured, so-called injured, yeah? Like they say. 10-minute cameo, we haven't won one game. 21 games out of those 21 games he's played, we haven't won one single game. So where's our generals at? Where's our minerals generals? Where's our ballers at? Where are their GA? Where's their fucking glue and contributions? There ain't none. Nowhere to be seen because the whole team's dysfunctional. It's been gutted and ripped apart. And we are becoming a youth FC. We might as well be Arsene Wenger, Arsenal's Arsene Wenger days back in the day where it was all just youth players, a specialist in failure, quote unquote Jose Mourinho. Can you imagine Jose Mourinho allowing Super Frank to leave back in the day when there was all this rumours? Super Frank was never going to leave, but Jose Mourinho would tell Roman, there's no way you're letting this player leave. No gaffer. We ain't even got a gaffer being announced to make this decision. Why can't the gaffer have the decision? Why is the gaffer not spoken to Middlesbrough? Listen, it's a shit show behind the scenes. All the players want to leave. All the top players want to leave, mate. Yeah? And we're going to be left with nothing. All their new signings, they're going to be fed PR bullshit and sign 6-7 year deals. It's a joke. And we are a joke of a football club. We're not competing at the highest level. We're a long way from Starbucks. We're well past it, past City. So at the end of the day, this will be the biggest mistake of their entire reign. Bigger mistake than Tuchel. And I'll tell you what, sacking Tuchel was the fucking disaster, yeah? And they know it. You come out, apologise for it. Everyone knew it anyway. Every brand envelope knew it. Every supporter knew it. You fucking knew it. But you paid off all the Ornsteins and the Fabrizio Romanos and the Zarkin Sellers, the Athletic and all these brand envelope merchants. You paid them off to spill all this pot of PR, yeah? To spit out all this nonsense about Tuchel. All right. Tuchel's elite, mate. He didn't want to be a yes man. He said, fuck off out the dressing room at half time against West Ham. You ain't coming in with your guests. What is this? You think this is a show? You think you're a celebrity walking around? You ain't got a clue about Chelsea. You don't understand our club and our heritage and what our club means and what it means to be Chelsea and be the owner of Chelsea Football Club. You're a fucking long way from Starbucks. You'll never be a Roman Abramovich. All right. And you have the disrespect to speak on Roman Abramovich, the greatest owner in world football, yeah, who's dominated football for the last 23 years for Chelsea, won us every trophy that can be won. You're dreaming if you think you can achieve what Roman's achieved and do it in 10 years with your little Epstein and Kindergarten FC project. Your Data FC, Disney FC, mate, multi-model, multi-project FC, whatever you want to call it, your Siri merchants, you spiel it all out. You give it all this talk. It's all project. It's all cash cow. It's all making money, profitability, monetizing content because content's on the field. And we got our commander. That's what they say. We got our commander. Our commander, what are you talking about? We're not in the fucking military, bruv. Yeah, we're not in the military. We're not in baseball or NBA. We're in football, mate. We call him the gaffer, mate. Yeah, that's what we call the manager, the gaffer. And you're meant to give him the keys and let the footballing professionals do their job. You don't do that because you think you know best. Well, clearly you don't. You've had us from top four, being a top four club, all the way down to 12th. We've got Brighton qualified for Europe above us. That tells you everything you need to know. After spending 600 million, we're a laughing stock. Absolutely everyone is laughing at us. I'm not fucking laughing because no one realizes you bought a lot of the supporters, yeah, and the supporters don't really have a mind of their own. Most of them turn into jellyfish, mate. They don't know what's going on, right? But the bottom line is you ain't fooled me, and I know exactly what your project's all about. And the fact that you're selling Mason Mount and all our Cobham players and everything that is Chelsea DNA is a disgrace, an absolute disgrace. And it's just the proof that you are the biggest stain on our club. You are the campaign against Chelsea. That is what you are. You fed into it and you've brought it. And that is what you are at Chelsea Football Club. You are not here to have us compete at the highest level and compete with City. We ain't competing with City, mate. No chance. You sacked a gaffer that had Pep Guardiola pulling out every hair follicle that he had left. He was losing follicles, mate. Yeah? All right? You never backed him. Joke, mate. Absolute joke. And you got the audacity to go and sell one of our best player. He is literally our best player with Kante and Silva and Reece James. You're selling all our best players, man. That's what it's come down to. So go ahead, do it. But he'll come and bite you in the arse big time. And do you know what? I bet every club and every elite manager cannot believe that Middlesbrough is being sold. Yeah. They can't believe it. And I'll tell you what, your mugs as well, because you ain't going to get your 50, 70 million. You're a long way from Starbucks. These clubs are going to wait deadline day. They'll probably do a deal and then they'll pay 30 million for Middlesbrough. And it'll be the signing of the season, the deal of the season, and he will land his minerals at the next club. And it will all be on your expense. Your expense, another expense. Because everything you've done at our football club has been a fucking disaster. You've destroyed us. And this is not Chels. Yeah, facts, absolute facts. A player with everything in his locker, and he needs ballers around him, and you're bringing him kids that haven't even got pedigree to be in our football team and develop. And we're now bringing in a development manager, a coach, not a gaffer. Why can't we have a gaffer and a coach? Every elite manager wants him. Nagelsmann wanted him. Enrique wanted him. Pochettino definitely wants him. But yet you can't do that. Probably the deal is, we're going to sell Mason Mount. You can't have him, but we'll go and get you another player. But yet we're going to go and allow Arsenal, who haven't been challenging for the league for, God knows, 20 years, 4-year project, still bottled the league, and they're going out and being ambitious in the market to go and sign Declan Rice, because Declan Rice, you can't sign Declan Rice because Declan Rice is laughing at your project. He thinks you're all clowns. Everyone thinks you're a clown. You ain't going to sign no pedigree, no elite players, and you're bringing up Neymar. Where are you going to go paying 600 grand a week wages or half of that? But you can't pay our player of the season, our fucking key player, our proper Chelsea baller, generational baller. You can't pay him 250 grand a week. You're a joke, man. You're a disgrace to our football club. You are worse than the Glazers. Like, the Glazers didn't even come in and do this. Fuck me. They didn't go in and go, I'm going to sack Sir Alex Ferguson because I want to instill the multi-club project and I want it to be a development club and farm and go in and buying different clubs and bring youth and look at Data FC. Do you think the Glazers did that? And they're like the worst owners in world football. They didn't even do that. Why? Because they don't want to fuck off the fans. You already done that. You went against the second Thomas Tuchel. And now you're going against the selling Mason Mount. I mean, listen, it's not a good start for you lot. But I'll tell you one thing. And what I say, this is fact. You are clowns. You are clowns. Big noses, fuzzy hair. Basically, the clown. That's what you two are. Joke, man. Absolute joke. And another thing, Middlesbrough, Champions League winner, pivotal in winning it. Baller. Wouldn't have won it without him. Yeah. Name me another player, all right, in that season. He gets Ballon d'Or shortlisted, Yeah, let's have it right. He's won the Club World Cup. Yeah. We know that. But let's have it right. 45 minutes at the San Siro to win man of match from the first half. Name me a player that's done that in history of football. Yeah, 45 minutes. 45 minutes. He went in at half time, got substituted. He went and had a sauna, shower, drank his dead man fingers, let's have it right. And he's smiling there going, go on, let's see one of my teammates win man of the match. None of them did. No, he won it. He got an assist and he won the penalty, balled out. Absolutely disgusting performance. Filth. Yeah, let's have it right. Blind passes to Pulisic in this season, the Wolves goal. Do you know what I mean? This player, mate, he's just different gravy, mustard, minerals. Yeah, let's have it right. You don't sell these players. So let's have it right. Bowling Egg Barley, you better restructure and rethink what you're doing here, because I tell you what, there's going to be a lot of supporters that are going to come for your head, necks, and toes. Let's have it right. And I'll be one of them, 119%, because already I've got no trust, no faith, no nothing with you lot. You have literally sabotaged our football club, and you have lowered the mentality and the expectations and everything at our football club. The mindset is astonishing, and how these supporters are accepting it because they feed into the agendas. And you fed into that agenda. So have it right. You fed into the agenda, ordering the online platforms of Chelsea's official Twitter and Instagram to not post anything or any video footage on Mason Mount for 17 weeks. 17 weeks. Yeah. And you want to give it all the big one that you want to keep Minerals Man. Mate, the truth always comes out. And I'll tell you what, I will be there. I will be there when the truth comes out, because the truth is going to cut you like a knife. Yeah. And I'll be that. Forget the Ornstein dagger. It'll be the Johnny Minerals dagger. Let's have it right. Yeah. I hope you drink them minerals in. All right. Baller. Absolute baller. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Yeah. Know your place. Know your place. GOAT. Only player to celebrate like the GOAT, Didier Drogba. And let's listen to John Obi Mikel. John Obi Mikel won the Champions League, legend at a football club. He says, you've got to build your whole team around Mason Mount. You cannot let him leave. Well, these owners are letting him leave. Listen, Didier Drogba, the GOAT himself, let's have it right. I do not recognise my club anymore. He's speaking facts, because our club is a shadow of what Roman Abramovich built. And every supporter is accepting it. It's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. Everyone in football knows, and they are loving it. Everyone wants to see Chelsea down. You know what I mean? We got Brentford above us, Villa, Brighton, Spurs, Arsenal, and you want to go and sell Mason Mount? You want to sell Mason Mount? You're going to sell Kovacic. All our experience. You sold Jorginho as well. You sold everyone, and you're not replacing them. What are you going to replace them with? Kids. We're looking at another Portuguese little player, and Lavia from a relegated Southampton. Is that the benchmark at Chelsea now? Well, I tell you what, I'm going to be drinking everyone's tears when Minerals Mount leaves. Yeah, because he will be there to haunt you for his entire career, and he will ball out at the next club he goes to. I guarantee it, mate. I guarantee it. All the elite gaffers want him, and one of them will get him. One of them will get him, because this club is in turmoil. It's toxic behind the scenes. Every player knows what's going on. That's why they're not performing on the pitch. Not because they don't love the club, and there's a lot of players that don't love the club, don't give a shit about the club. Well, Mason Mount does give a shit about the club, and now his legacy's been stolen from him. So fuck you, Bowling Egg Barley. Let's have it right. Wise as well. Let's not forget Wise. This fella, yeah, was driven to buy Chelsea by the lack of respect he's got for Roman Abramovich. That's why he's got his 5%, yeah, bowling around with his bottle with Todd Bowley, the absolute pisshead, yeah. And then you got Barley there with his little handbag and his fucking multi-club project, Epstein Island Disney FC project, yeah, and his. Well, we see football as content. It's content. The sport and what we see on the pitch is content. Siri merchant. Let's have it right. We're Chelsea Football Club. We see things they'll never see. You ain't going to win those 2 stars. You ain't getting those 2 stars. Where are you going? You're a long way from Starbucks, mate. Long way from Starbucks. Absolute clowns, bruv. handing out their Happy Meals with all their little sweet and sour barbecue. We got ketchup, we got curry sauce sachets, mate, of PR, right? Waffle, bangers and mash waffle, yeah. That is what we got at Chelsea Football Club. And this is what they brought to us. They brought to us Jellyfish Potter. You know, this guy, the boys gave everything, every single game. Yeah, of course they did. Well, let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the Minerals FC. You should have gone and got Elite Gaffer and give the Elite Gaffer keys. And I'll tell you what, this circus continues, mate. The circus continues. And let's leave it on this. I forgot to mention this. Mason Mount, 31 goals. Frank Lampard, 31 goals after 173 games. Name me another Chelsea player that's achieved that. 2 years younger than Frank Lampard, Minerals Mount is. Yeah. And then we look at Gerard Lampard and Mount stats. It's all there to be seen. This is the player that they're letting go. And there's funny enough, they go by Data FC. They love their data, and Mason Mount's got the best data out of every player in the team. Yet you don't want to pay him the wage because you've got an agenda on Mason Mount, and you want to make profit on Mason Mount because you don't give a fuck about our football club, and that is the facts of the matter. So, as always, get in the wood, you fucking brown envelope. Yeah, this is what they use. Yeah, this is what they use. Let's have it right. And Bowley, we know that. We know that. I see you and I know what you're doing. I know what you're up to. And the truth always gets out, mate. The truth always gets out. You'll never be a Don Roman Abramovich. Facts, proper Chels, legend forever. And we'll leave this one here for everyone that they can read and see the minerals that this player has performed. And Mason Mount, standard, goes down as a legend at Chelsea Football Club. I don't care what anyone says. He's won the Champions League, our second star. He was pivotal in doing that. He has been our best player for 3 years. And, mate, what a player. All the way from his youth, all the way up. He's been elite. And he will continue. Wherever he goes, he will absolutely mud every single wrong. And like he's been mudding them at Chelsea. All the Chelsea's fake plastic supporters, yeah. They're not even supporters, they're just plastic. And we'll continue to piss on them and all the brown envelopes. So, as always, guys, I want every single one of you to smash to pieces that like button. Every single one of you. We love our Minerals man. He's one of us. He loves Chelsea. And this will break his heart. We know that. But don't let anyone tell you that he's doesn't want to sign. He wants to jump ship and leave Chelsea because he's been disrespected by the ownership. Facts. Yeah. He's been undermined, disrespected with the offer. And anyone who says he's not worth what Sterling's on or what Koulibaly's on, you're a joke. You're an absolute joke. You don't get football. You don't understand football. And you don't know what player Minerals Mount is. Baller, Johan Minerals Mount. Always remember that. Always remember that. So, at the end of the day, guys, I want every single one of you smash to pieces that like button. I want everyone to put your comments down below. I want you to push this out as much as you can and respect every single one of you that supports this channel. And we always land it. We land the facts and the truth. And that's exactly what we've done. This is exactly what we have done today. And I will continue to land it. I'll be doing a live show very soon. So big up to every single one of you. And you know what I mean? We'll leave you with something special as always. But let's have it right. Up the Chels, up the Minerals Mount, up the Minerals FC. We move.